Ashes and Honey. Part 4. What Remains. Autumn laid a golden hush over everything. The trees, the rooftops, even Elena's chest. The mornings came cool and slow, dew beating on the garden leaves like secrets not yet spoken. Daniel had moved in. Not all at once, but in increments. His coat on her peg, his books on her shelves, his name whispered into her sleep. It felt both sudden and inevitable, the way some storms arrive on a clear day. They adjusted to each other's silences, to small annoyances. Daniel left cabinet doors open. Elena forgot to lock the back gate. Now they were learning how to bend. One evening in late October, Elena received a letter. Handwritten, sealed with wax. Her mother's name on the return address. She stared at it for hours before opening it. It wasn't cruel, but it was careful. Polite. As if the years between them, years of sharp words and colder absences, could be swept into the corners with formalities. I heard you reopened the bakery. I'm glad, no apology. Just implication, the kind that left bruises without ever touching skin. Daniel found her in the garden, the letter open on her lap, her eyes fixed on nothing. He didn't ask what it said. Instead, he said, "You don't owe her forgiveness just because she's your mother." Elena blinked once, then again. "That's the thing," she whispered. "I think I want to forgive her. I just don't know how to stop needing her to be sorry first." Daniel took the letter, folded it neatly, and tucked it into her apron pocket. "Then we wait, not for her. For you." And so they waited. Through the first frost, through the first true fight, where Elena yelled and Daniel didn't leave. Through the reopening of old wounds, hers, his. Through laughter that came quicker now, and silence that felt less like distance, more like rest. In November, the bakery began selling ashes and honey loaves, dense, sweet bread laced with herbs, wrapped in linen sealed with twine. People lined up for them. Some came just to see the garden behind the shop, now wild with fall bloom, mums, sage, and fennel. Elena watched them from the window, a mug warming her hands, again. But this time she didn't wonder. She knew healing wasn't something you finished. It was something you tended, like sourdough, like bees, like love. You fed it, you watched it closely, you gave it room to rise and grace when it collapsed. One night, as snow flirted with the air and Daniel stoked the fire, Elena reached for the little tin box they kept tucked on the mantel, full of scraps and notes and old burned things. She pulled out a photo. Them, before the breaking. "Young, bright, brittle. I want to keep this," she said. "Not to remember who we were, but to see how far we've come." Daniel took it, looked at it, then tucked it back inside the tin. "What if we add a new one?" So they did. Self-timer, flower on her nose, his arm around her waist. The fire